Juan was born without sight. He's tracing the car to within a few centimeters and making a clicking sound just like a bat. I'm heading up into the hills of Los Angeles to meet a blind man who claims to have found a very unique way of seeing the world.
I know I have been using a form of echolocation called passive echolocation.
Juan says he can use ambient sounds as well as audible clicks to gain a bearing of the world around him.
Good morning.
Juan.
Hey, how are you?
Great, I'm Tom. How are you?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
I asked Juan to show me his crazy-sounding claim straight away, and outside in his drive is the perfect opportunity.
I know where the car begins and ends with echolocation.
Okay.
I can come up to the end of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And, I can sort of shape it out for you to make sure not to hit the edges.
He's tracing the car to within a few centimeters and making a clicking sound just like a bat.
No, I have to be more precise. I can't let myself touch this. And of course,
If he's really doing this, it's impressive. But I'm yet to see him echolocate an unfamiliar object. As Juan clicks to get a picture of his surroundings, he seemed to pick up on something further down the road.
Oh, what's drawing my attention is this thing over here. Let me see. Well, okay. This is interesting. What? What? But there is something here on the right.
There is, yeah.
Is that a car? Let's see. No, that's not a car either. Oh, garbage cans, maybe?
Garbage can.
I'm impressed by what I've just seen,
That is probably a mailbox.
but I want to take him out of his comfort zone and really put his claim to the test. So, I've brought him biking. To make this a challenge, we've come to a trail he's never been to before. It's truly astonishing witnessing Juan ride so quickly.
He has not been on a bike in over a year. He's blind, and he's cycling down a single track. Guys, that was actually some really interesting trails there.
Tom, you're breathing hard.
In order to try and understand how Juan is doing this, I need to spend some time in his shoes. Today, he's brought me down to the botanical gardens, and he's going to teach me to echolocate so I can see an environment I really enjoy in a completely different way. Juan. Before my lesson can begin, Juan needs to get my other senses into gear, and that means taking away my sight. I don't think I'm anywhere near ready, but Juan says it's time to start walking.
I'm sensing something around here, but I'm going to go forward.
Go touch it. Go touch it. Click. Turn your head in the direction of where it's at. Trees don't talk to you, Tom, but you're hearing them.
Oh, God, this is the most incredible experience.
I really didn't think humans could use echolocation to effectively see the world around them, but I've just had a glimpse of its possibilities. How has he developed this sense? I've brought Juan to the University of California to meet Professor Rosenbloom, an expert in auditory perception.
This is the main man, Juan.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Nice to meet you, Juan. Have a seat, please.
Thanks.
The professor has devised a test to help me work out just how acute Juan's skill really is.
I have here a rather large shape. Can you tell me which shape that one is? That would be cheating. A rather large shape on a pole. And I was thinking you could stand up and walk towards it and tell me whether it's a triangle shape, a square shape, or a disc shape.
Okay, great. Triangle, square, or
Disc.
this? Disc. Larry, I would have to conclude that this thing is a triangle.
You are correct, sir.
Okay, so I've got an extra challenge for this last one. You have to trace using your hand without touching the shape around the outside, as well as telling us the shape.
Okay, this one's quite easy. That one is a square.
Correct.
And so when it comes to tracing it, let's start one of the edges here.
Perfect.
Very good.
Over 30 years of mastering the skill of echolocation, Juan's got the most incredible sense of freedom and independence around him. If a blind man riding a mountain bike isn't the most extraordinary thing, I don't know what is.